What's going on everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be looking at the gear knob in the Suzuki Swift Sport, specifically how to remove it and how to modify the interior of this particular car just a little bit, just to make it your own. Doing little things like this in the interior I'm personally a big fan of. This is the fiance's car and I got her a little bit of something for Christmas that I wanted to swap onto the car. Something that's, you know, very girly, but I think it'll actually look quite cool in the car. She really likes it, she can't wait to see it in the car. And I think it's just something that offers a little bit more of a personal taste to a car. Any sort of interior modification or anything that gives the car a little bit of individuality, I'm definitely a big fan of. So without further ado, let's have a quick look at how to remove this gear knob and we'll see what we're swapping for the original unit. So this is the original item. As you can see, it's very, you know, stock looking. It suits the car well, you know, it's kind of a faux, fake leather feel to it, but it's like a rubberized sort of plastic almost. It's got like a perforated leather sort of feel at the back, but it's not the best as far as styling. Now, not to say that what I'm going to fit on is the most stylish thing, but it's definitely personalized, and that's this. A flower sort of style gear knob. I really like this, I think it's cool. And you know, it's like a dandelion sort of seeds, you know, when the dandelions sort of get to age. But anyway, back to this. How to remove this, and then we'll swap it with the new one. It simply twists anti-clockwise. Some are like clips and you have to remove like a circlip and all sorts of other little random things. This is very simple in that it does just twist off, but it is glued, so it's very difficult to move. So what I've got here is I've got a little bit of a rag. So I'd put that over there like that, and then I'm going to put the camera down so I can use two hands, and I've got like a set of pliers here that you can change the size of the jaw so that I can get a really good grip around that gear knob, just so I can start it off. So if you can get it with your hand, just by twisting it by hand, you can use something like that. I'm going to give it a quick go by hand and see if I can get it off first before using that, but that's an option. And obviously you want to try your best to not damage it in case you do want to fit it back. In case you don't like the feel or the style of your new one, you know, you can always replace it and you've not damaged the original one. So to remove it, make sure you get a good firm grasp of your knob. And then you want to twist it anti-clockwise, and this one is coming quite easily. So one thing I didn't really anticipate is that this car, to get it in reverse, you do have this collar that lifts up. Now hopefully the new gear knob won't stop this this collar from raising up high enough. Hopefully it does still go into reverse, but then I don't want a nice, you know, I don't want a gap here. I want it to be a nice flush fit. I think if this does sit flush against this this clip here on the shaft, it might be okay. We're just gonna have to see. We're gonna have to suck it and see, and if it doesn't fit correctly, we can always put the original one. So the new knob is fitted and it doesn't look too bad. I really like it. I think it looks cool. It's definitely very personal to this car, and that's what I think all, like, you know, interior mods should be. At the end of the day, this is what you see when you're driving the car, and if you can't make your interior personalized, you know, what can you do with your own car? That sort of thing though, you know, with the gear knob, with your pedals, steering wheel, everything that you touch and feel as well does have a slightly different impact on the car and how it feels. And I've just tested that this can go into reverse, and I've also gone through the gears really quickly. And because this gear knob's quite light, and it's a nice shape actually, it fits into the palm of your hand really well, but because it's a nice light gear knob, the gear selector feels more notchy. I do think this sits a little bit taller than the original one, so the throw's a little bit longer. Barely noticeable, but it definitely feels more notchy because it's lighter, so that's quite cool. I do like that feeling, that notchy feeling. But it does, thankfully, you know, I was sort of fingers crossed for a moment, it does thankfully go into reverse. So as you can see, just dip the clutch, it goes into first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and then right over into reverse, nice and easy. And it feels quite good actually, and I don't think it looks too bad. It's really nice. So yeah, definitely a girly gear knob, but yeah, I do think it looks really cool. So that's it for this particular install. I know it's a very short and sweet video, but I wanted to upload something on the new Suzuki Swift Sport just in case other people wanted to change the gear knob on theirs, because I don't think there's anything on this particular car or even how to remove the gear knob. So some people might be putting it off for that reason. The thread, I'm not sure. I will put the thread details below so that you can find the correct gear knob for your particular car. But the gear knob is a very quick, very easy install, and that's going to wrap up this particular video. So I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you want to see more content on this car or indeed on my Civics, then please hit the subscribe button below, and there's also a thanks button below as well if you want to help out the channel in any way. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.